Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today I want to say, Today I want to tell you why you cannot have jealous people around you. For one, they're energy suckers, and spirits are transferable. I don't care what people say. Spirits are transferable, and it's biblical. Biblical because the Bible says so, and that settles it. The second reason why is because they're dream killers. Dream killers. As Joseph told his brother about his dreams, at next thing you know, they were throwing him in a pit, and that ultimately, caused him to go to prison. And then finally, he made it to the palace. But look of all the things he had to go through just to fulfill his dream, just by him sharing his dream too soon with jealous hearted people. And the final reason why is because they're mood snatchers. Mood snatchers. You could sit there and tell them your dream, and you could look on their face and clearly see the envious, the jealousy, the hate. You could clearly see it in their face when you're sharing your dreams. You're excited about your dreams, but everybody is not. So that's why you should not share your dreams prematurely. Matter of fact, when you do share it, it should already be done. You should not share it until full fruition, because you never know, people that may be jealous and may not be happy to see your dream come true. And ultimately, when you share it too soon, for one, it could cause you to get into a pit. And you may not be into a physical pit, but you can be into a mind pit. So where your mind is low in the gutter, you have low energy. Your mood is gone. You don't really feel enthusiastic about it anymore because you feel like you thought it was a good idea. Matter of fact, it was a God idea, but you shared it with people that was jealous of you, and then that caused your energy level to go down because you don't think it's good enough because they didn't give you their approval. So we cutting that. We are not allowing jealous spirits to be around us because for one, it is transferable, and it brings your mood down. It's a mood snatcher and a dream killer. And ultimately, like the world say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. But the Bible don't say that. The Bible say the totally opposite. The Bible say bad communication corrupts good manners. So if you're in communication with someone that is jealous of you, it's corrupting your good manners because for one, their communication is going to be corrupt. And it's going to allow your communication to ultimately become corrupt. No matter how much you say, oh, that's not me. That's them. No. When you're around that, when you allow that energy to come around you, it's ultimately sucking the life out of you, snatching the life out of you, snatching your dreams from right from under you. And you may think, oh, I be around them all the time. That don't stop me. I'm constantly motivated. But if it happens on a daily basis, a yearly basis, daily basis, monthly basis, yearly basis, you're going to see your dreams totally dwindle. You're going to see where your energy is low because the toxicity that's around you is not allowing you to maximize your full potential because you're so worried about what somebody else have to say. They didn't give you your stamp of approval. But newsflash, you don't need nobody's approval but God's approval. When God said go, and when God said it's finished, and when God said, you know, do it, you go all in. You don't need nobody else approval. Nobody else don't have to see your vision because he didn't show them your vision. He showed it to you. And it's a reason why he showed it to you. Because it's your vision. And he also said, write the vision and make it plain. That he that read it may run. So when you write it down, that's biblical, that's law. That's number one. And you read it constantly, you're gonna have the energy to run with it. So he didn't say television, he said write the vision. Because the TV is already telling us a vision, and the TV is telling us, you know, the other agenda is not God's agenda. So we ultimately have to write our own vision. And how you're going to do that is whatever God gives to you, practice just writing it down. Whatever he give you or whatever you desire in your heart, write it down. So you write the vision, you make it plain, clear as day, that even a 5-year-old can read it. When you write the vision, you make it plain. When you read it, you're going to have the energy to run with it. So that is what I want to say today. Bad communication corrupts good manners. So you don't have the energy to deal with jealousy, blood-sucking people, because they will drain you. They will drain your energy. They will drain everything that you have put into fruition in your mindset. When you do get the power to execute, you won't feel motivated anymore. You won't feel determined. You won't feel, disciplined enough to do it, because you'll think it's less because they didn't approve it. And that's not so. And I'm going to prove it to you. 1 Corinthians 15 and 33. And it's coming from the New Living Translation, and it reads, "Don't be fooled by those who say such things, for bad company corrupts good character." Don't be fooled by those who say such things, for bad company corrupts good character. I'm going to read it one more time. Don't be fooled by those who say such things, for bad company corrupts good character. So you could think you could be around certain people and it won't affect you, but that's not so. The Bible told you bad company corrupts good character. So you could say, I'm strong enough. Oh, they don't affect me. I could be around them. That's not me. They say, show me your company and I'm going to show you you. So it's not you now, but over a period of months, days, months, and years, it's going to be you. It's going to be you, because it's just automatic. Spirits are transferable. That's just biblical. We all are spirit beings, and what you are around really do affect you, and you are the company you keep. So if you don't like what your friends are doing around you, you may want to get some new friends. If you're trying to level up and go in one direction, you're trying to go right and they all want to go left, then the Bible said, how can two walk unless they agree? So if y'all not on the same page that y'all was 5 years ago, it's no hard feelings, babe, but I got to go. I got to dust my hands off. We not walking the same path anymore. So therefore, we can no longer walk together, because you going left, I want to go right. And I'm already a strong willed personality, so it's just not going to work. It's not going to work. That's just my makeup. That's how God designed me. I'm not a follower. I've always been a leader. So I'm too strong willed, not to toot my own horn, but that's just my makeup. Anyone know me, I'll tell you. It ain't going to work, babe. Because if I have my mind set, that's what it's going to be. So we going to just have to part ways, because it's going to be a conflict. We going to bump heads. We going to bump heads, babe, because I got to be about my father's business. And if stuck on that same stuff we've been on 5 years ago, that's not my new life. My new life is moving me in the direction of God. And once he called me, he equipped me. So therefore, I must move in a direction of where he need me to go. Because I don't know how long y'all think you have, or we have, but we don't have long. We're like a vapor, as the Bible says. We're here today, gone today. Sometimes, here today, gone tomorrow. So we don't have a long time on this earth to fulfill what God has put in us. So I don't know about you, but I'm 50 years old. 50 years old, and I ain't wasting no time, babe. I don't waste enough time. So now it's all about fulfilling what God said do. And it's all about being about my father's business. So that is what I desire in this season. And anyone that's not going in that direction, then hey, it's no hard feelings. I love you, but I gotta go. Like we say at church, I hate to leave you, but I gotta go. So this train gotta keep on rolling. This train gotta keep on moving forward in the things of God. Because we don't have long, but we definitely need to be effective while we're here. We definitely need to leave a legacy. And it's not just about things, it's about being impactful. What have you did for the kingdom of God to move the kingdom further while you were here? Do anybody even know you were here? You just passed through and we didn't even know you were here. because you left no mark on this world. You didn't leave anything to make the world better while you were here. You just was here, basically taking up space, sucking up air, and you never gave anything. And I'm not pointing a finger when I say you, I mean we. We have to be impactful while we are here. We have to be effective. We have to be about our purpose, our God-given assignment, because we're not here long enough to play around. So once you find out what it is, you definitely need to move in that thing, act on it, move on it. And if you don't know what you're supposed to do, what I always say, get into those 66 books. Allow the Lord to sit down with you and let him tell you and show you who you are. And once he show you who you are, no devil in hell could tell you who you are not. And I love to say that because it's so true. So that is what we have to focus on. We have to understand that with God we can do all things. God, we can do all things. All things are possible to those that love the Lord. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Because ultimately, I'm not doing it by my strength. I'm doing it by his strength. Not my will, let thine will be done. So that is what I want to say. Why you can't be around jealous people. For one, they move, they mood. What did I say before? I'm going to see if I can remember. For one, they dream killers. They mood snatchers. And finally, the energy suckers is what I said before. Energy suckers, dream killers, mood snatchers. You can feel a negative energy, dwindling left when you come around. So, they don't have the power enough, some of them, to actually tell you, but they definitely can show you. You can feel it in the energy that this person does not have my well-being, have my best interest at heart. So that's fine, because everybody not going to receive you, and they rejected Jesus, so you shouldn't be offended by that. But ultimately, you have to get some distance between you guys, because it's not good for your mental, it's not good for your assignment through God, because you need all energy. You need everything in you to believe in yourself. For one, half of your energy you're going to need to believe in yourself, and the other half of your energy you're going to need to do what God told you to do, because what he tell you to do is not no small task. It takes a lot of, you know, self-improvement. So once you self-improve, then you have the power to move forward on that word. And then you're going to need your other half of your energy to focus on what he's telling you to do, so you can actually fulfill it. So you can't be distracted, is what I'm trying to say. You can't be worried about, oh, look how she looked at me. Oh, they always, do this to me, that to me. And, every time I come around, it's a problem. Cut it. Just cut it, cut it, cut it. Because you don't have time for it. You don't have time for it. Forget it. It happens to the best of them. It happened to Jesus. They didn't receive him. So that's fine. They didn't know who he was. You think if they knew he was the Son of Man, they would have killed him, they would have crucified him. But it was all a part of God's plan. And the same thing with us. It's all a part of God's plan. Everybody can't receive you, and that is fine. That's A-OK. I had to learn that it doesn't matter. That don't stop you for doing what God told you to do. That don't make you no less than who you are. You still are who God said you are, whether they receive you or not. Matter of fact, they know who you are. They're just banking on the fact that you don't know. How about that? The devil know who you are. The devil knew Jesus. He told the sons of Sceva, he said, I know Paul or Peter, one of them, who was with Jesus, and I know Jesus, but who are y'all? And he ran them up the street, stripped them off all their clothes, because the devil know who you are. But he's banking on the fact that you don't know who you are. And I'm looking at my time just to make sure I don't go over. But this is so powerful, my children of God. We have to understand that you cannot walk with everybody. I don't care, smiling faces. But they say everything that glitters ain't gold. So smiling faces don't mean that they with you. That don't mean anything. You have to have the discernment. And how you get the discernment, you have to ask the Lord to give you that. Once you get the discernment, you're going to be able to understand who is for you and who is not. And that is fine. But you have to move forward and move away and be about your Father's business because you don't have long. You got to get on your assignment. And once you get in your assignment, work that thing, maximize it. Go, God need all hands on deck, because the devil don't take no breaks. He don't never take off. He don't have go on vacation. So God need all hands on deck, and we need to be about our Father's business. So that is the reason why you cannot have jealous people around you, because they're sucking the life out of you, literally sucking all your dreams, your goals, your aspirations with the insecurity, because that's all it is. Because if you knew who you were, you have no reason to be jealous, because I know that God didn't make no mistakes. That God, when he made me, baby, I was well made. You hear me? He said that it is good, it's finished. So once he said it's good, it's finished, bam, that's my stamp of approval. So I don't need the world stamp. And most times the world is going to be opposition, the direct opposite of what God called us to be. The world's standard of beauty is not God's standard of beauty, because God look at the heart. The world look at the outer. That's just the world we live in. But God looks at the heart. Thank God for that, because some of the prettiest people do the ugliest things. Kanye West told y'all that. So I'm just saying. So we need to understand who we are, and then you won't tolerate the jealous spirits around you, because you're going to cut ties with all of that, because you don't have time for that. Because anybody that could be jealous of you, you know that they're immature. Because if you know who God is, you know there is no such thing as jealousy. Jealous of what? My daddy owned everything. I'm a queen. I'm a king's kid. So whatever he did for you, he definitely could do it for me, because he said he's no respecter of persons. So I have no reason to operate in that spirit, because that's all it is a spirit. And most times people that are jealous is because they don't have the courage to do what you're doing, and then also they don't believe in themselves enough to do it. So hey, they got to take that up with their father. Not me. So anyways, that is the reason why you cannot be around jealous spirits, because it's ultimately going to affect you, and it's going to slow you down. You need everything in you to move forward on the word of God, because He's going to have you stepping out to some scary places. I'm telling you. You're going to be, you're going to have to definitely walk by faith and not by sight, because this ain't for the faint. This ain't for the weak. God, look, God gets it out you. But guess what? He know what he put in you. So that's why he give you that assignment to move forward, because he know what he put in you. So that is the word I have on today. I don't want my video to be too long, but I just want to let you guys know why you cannot be around jealous people. You may not think it affects you. You may think it's even funny or cute, and you may want to play around with it and be like, I'm going to make them even more mad. But ultimately, why? All the energy you putting in trying to make somebody mad and be more jealous of you is foolish, because you could be using that same energy to do what God told you to do and build the kingdom of God. Because all that other stuff is foolish, is as dung, like the Bible said, is useless. So you have no reason to entertain that. You just need to pray for that person, that they will see themselves as God see them, and then operate in a better spirit, operate in a more sure spirit, and know that God have their best interests at heart, and they could believe in themselves ultimately, so they can fulfill their assignment. Because we need all hands on deck. God is definitely hiring y'all. You don't need no qualification. You don't need no application. All you need is a willing heart. If you believe and confess with your mouth and believe in your heart that Jesus Christ is Lord, that's all it takes. And then let God build you up from the ground up. Because God is definitely in a renovation business. I know what He done for me, and He could definitely do the same for you. And then you'll understand that you have no reason to be jealous of no one, because it may not be your season yet, but just hold on. God is in your neighborhood, and sooner or later He gonna knock on your door. And when He knock on your door, be ready, because guess what? He gonna take you on a ride. He gonna take you on the ride of your life, the ride of a lifetime. And it's awesome and wonderful when you know you're being used by God. Because man use you, so why not let the Lord use you? You've been getting used all your life. So why not let the Lord use you? And when He uses you, it's not going to be for your detriment. It's always going to be for your benefit. And ultimately to benefit His kingdom. Because that is the reason why He allowed us to walk this earth. to fulfill his will. And we all should have adopt that nevertheless spirit. Not my will, but let thine will be done. That is the most powerful word known unto man in my eyes. That nevertheless spirit. Lord, I don't want to do it, but nevertheless, not my will, let thine will be done. Lord, I don't want to go, I don't want to say it, but nevertheless, not my will, let thine will be done. So that is what I want to say. You cannot allow jealous spirits around you. This is the reason why. For one, they're mood killers, dream snatchers, and then ultimately, what was my first one? Um, I like to try to remember. Um, energy suckers, energy suckers, mood snatchers, and then dream killers. Those are the three reasons why you should not allow jealous people around you. And until next time, you guys be blessed, and I'll see you on another video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel at A Hart Johnson, at AHEARTJOHNSON. And shout out on you guys for viewing my video over 1,000 times. I am so excited. I had my first video to go over 1,000, and I'm so excited about the rest of the things God gonna do, and it's up from here. And until next time, you guys be blessed and have a fantastic weekend. Goodbye for now.